Hi everyone, this is Sylvan from Sylvan's Way, and today I'm going to go over with you a deck haul that I got from Llewellyn. Llewellyn sent me an email that had a 3-day special of 35% off all of their full price decks. So Llewellyn has a ton of mini or pocket sized decks, and I love pocket sized decks. So I thought that I would get them for a steal. So all of my decks that I got all of these decks for $11 or less, and they are minis. So I wanted to share them with you. So this is my Llewellyn $11 or less mini deck haul. So the first one that I got was the Witch's Tarot. Now, the one thing I didn't know about these little tuck box minis is I didn't realize how small the deck actually was, because look at how small this is. But it will be nice to have this to actually take on road trips and stuff when I'm looking for this. I think it'll also be really helpful for when I want to do great big spreads and want a smaller deck. Another thing I didn't know about these little mini decks from Llewellyn is that they don't come with any guidebook. So I think that that's very Rider-Waite-Smith. So I think it's probably okay that it doesn't really have a guidebook. And I didn't see anything on here. Like, yeah, so it tells you can buy the full size deck, but it doesn't have anything that you can scan to download a guidebook. Like, there's nothing on the box or anything. So I don't even see an electronic guidebook. So I was a little disappointed with that, because, like, what if there's something special? But, it is very Rider-Waite-Smith, so it should be easy for me to follow this deck even without a guidebook. But I am a little disappointed with it. I'm sure you all have seen this deck before, so I won't go through each one of these in great detail, because I know you've probably seen it before. And then this is the backs of this little mini, and of course it doesn't have any gilding on it. So that was the first one that I got, and I don't have any of these decks in full size. All of these minis I only have them in minis. So we got the Witch's Tarot. So that was number one. And then the next one I got was, there's such a hype for this Dark Wood Tarot that I wanted to see what this was all about. Again, this is the same size as the Witch's Tarot, and it comes in this little tuck box. And it doesn't have a guidebook. These are the cards, so I'm sure you're used to this images. And then these are the backs, so that should look very familiar to you. So, I wanted to get this deck so I could see what all the hype was. Because I was like, why does everybody love this deck so much? So I thought I would get it in a mini. So we'll see. This looks like a deck that I probably would use more toward the Halloween time. So I'll probably be using it then. Which kind of, like, Dark Wood Tarot kind of makes sense that it would be during that time. But these are really small cards. I think these cards, for me, I think they might be a little too small. I don't even know if I can shuffle them. Let me even try that, because I don't know if I can even shuffle them or what. I'm just doing this, impromptu shuffle. Oh my gosh, I am able to shuffle it. Okay, so that's good. They might be small, but I can still shuffle them. And again, this is supposed to be like a Rider-Waite-Smith, so I shouldn't need the guidebook for it. But again, I would really, really would have liked it if it came with at least a link where I can go get the digital guidebook for it. So yeah, so these definitely do shuffle. Yep. Okay, so that's good. I was wondering about that. And they are really super cool looking, like when you put them side by side. Look at how many I can get in this camera image. Like, so that is nice. So if I wanted to do a really big spread, these little mini ones, they might actually work out well. And the other thing that's good is that these images are not so detailed that I can't see what's going on in it. So I guess these are good ones to have as minis if I'm going to have a mini. So that is the Dark Wood Tarot Mini. And the next one that I got that is that same smaller size is the Everyday Witch. Now, I don't have the Everyday Witch at all in a full size, and everybody always raves about this deck and how much they love it. And I've never gotten this deck because it really, to me, reads so young. So I didn't know if I would actually be able to bond with this deck because it is so young. I mean, every single character in this deck is like 20 or less. It seems like these people aren't even moms yet. Like haven't even had babies yet, it seems like to me. Everybody just seems so young in this deck. This is like more of a teen type of deck. So I don't know how much I'm going to use it, and that's another reason why I wanted to get, oh, hey, there we go. We have a mom. We have a mom. Yay. So, but it just reads so young to me. But there's a big hype out there. Everybody that uses it loves it. So I got it as a mini so I could check it out and see if I actually could bond with it. Because everybody says that it kind of mixes the modern with with the old, and it doesn't come with a guidebook again, but it's still very Rider-Waite-Smith. I shouldn't have any problem with it. And I do like the colors that are in it. It's very nice. No gilding, and then it has its standard back that the big cards have. So I thought I would check it out. It's less than $11. I can check it out. I think actually this one might have been like $7 or something. So I can do that. I can spend $7 to see if I like it. Okay, so that was the last one that was this size. So I got 3 of those. And then the next ones are more of a pocket size. This is more of the pocket size that I like. So I got the Murder of Crows. So I love crows. And this one comes in this nice box. So, and it's bigger than this. So see how that's bigger? It's a bigger size deck. So it's a little bit smaller than a bridge size, but it is a little bit bigger. And these ones are, who are these made by? These ones are specifically Llewellyn, and these other ones I'm going to show you are Los Carabeo. So when you look for mini decks, this is what you're going to notice the difference. The ones from Llewellyn are going to be small in a tux box, and the ones from Los Carabeos is going to be in a little square box. So I did discover things by doing this. Another thing that is nice about the Los Carabeos ones is it does come with a little black and white book, but it's not, look, it's just a single like it's not word, but a single little sentence that is in here. So it doesn't really tell you anything about why the images were chosen or anything like that. And then look, it's in multiple languages. So for English, for me, for you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've stuffed all the information into 5 pages. So essentially, this guidebook is nothing. It's like why have included? Like, it would almost be better for them to be like Llewellyn. But this is the cards. It looks just like the big deck. I don't have the big deck, but I've seen images, and it's just like the same coloration with the white border. It's got no edging or gilding, and then this is the back of it. But the reason that I got this deck was because I love crows, This was a little bit darker kind of images of crows than what I see crows as. But I wanted to see, because the Crow Tarot is my ultimate all-time favorite deck ever, hands down, and it has been for years. So I wanted to see if this Murder of Crows Tarot actually was anything, if I bonded with this at all, like my other Crow deck. And it was cheap and, free shipping, hardly any taxes, cheap, I mean, like, I don't know. Like I said, I can afford $10 as an experiment. So another one that I probably would use during the holidays, like Samhain, Halloween time, and see how it comes out. And this one, this size, I haven't shuffled it. Let's shuffle it. Let's see how this one shuffles. Since the littler one shuffled just fine, this one's probably going to shuffle just fine as well. But I'm curious. Look at that. Yep. Okay, so that's fantastic. Really shuffles nice. Will be really good when you want to do large spreads, like for your yearly spread, that kind of stuff. Or if you have limited space and you're doing a Celtic cross, this size deck, I think, would be really good. So that is the Murder of Crows. So I am looking forward to checking this out and seeing if I like it. These were all experiments that I got. So that's the first one of that size that I got. The next one I got was, I love Derstos Muertos, the Day of the Dead, like sugar skulls and things like that. And I've really, really wanted this deck. The only reason I haven't gotten it was because I was afraid of the pips. I think this might be a very pippish deck, so I got it in the smaller size. So it comes in that double tuck box, just like the other one we just looked at. It has the little tiny guidebook that's really worth nothing. These are the cards. It's got a opening one. I like the images. I like the colors that are in it. It has no gilding. Here's the back. So just like the larger ones, the backs look the same. And I just wanted to check it out to see if I would like it. I'm actually really curious about if they're pips. Oh, they're not pips. Maybe I was thinking of a different one. I wish this one came with a guidebook, because I don't know what some of these images, I think I might have a hard time relating this to Rider-Waite-Smith, because this doesn't look Rider-Waite-Smith to me. So this one might be a little harder for me. But it's not pippish, so that's good to know. I guess if I would watch some videos on it, I probably would have seen that. But it's the Day of the Dead. And I love the Day of the Dead. I love skeletons. So it's worth the experiment. So that was the next one I got. Another one I got was the Nicola, Ceccoli Tarot. This is, I've seen a lot of people show this one. I wasn't sure I was going to like it, because I'm not sure I like the childlike images that are in it. But everybody was saying it's a really good deck for shadow work or inner child work. So I wanted to check it out and see what I thought. And I didn't want to pay for the full-size deck, and I like minis, so I got this one too. I'm sure that everybody has seen this deck before. But it's just so much different. I don't know, like watching YouTube channels and watching people flip through decks, it really gives you a good idea. Like, you see the images, But I just feel like something changes when you put it in your hands and you actually get to use it. When you shuffle those cards and you do a getting to know you reading with it, and then do a couple readings throughout the month you've chosen or whatever, I just feel like it's so very different than just watching a YouTube flip through of it. So a lot of these decks that I'm on the line with, I just really wanted to see them in person and check them out. Does it seem like it's a little pixelated to you? I don't know. I don't really think it's that creepy though. I was afraid it was going to be like creepy. I don't know. I kind of like, this is like what is she doing here? I think this is it says it's tarot, but how do I know which one it is? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Say 1, 2, 3. These ones are numbered. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. So this is the, okay, so this is coins and this is the number. Okay. And then this is swords and this is the number. Interesting. Again, I wish I had a PDF of a larger version of this, but I don't even know what comes in the regular guidebook. I mean, the regular guidebook for the full-size deck might not have much in it either. So, you know. Anyway, so that was another one I got. And then I got the last two decks because they're historical decks, and I've read so much about them that I wanted to have them for historical reasons. You know, I mean, they're not the actual historical deck, but I wanted them to be able to look at. I kind of, when I got this one and I first, because I have looked at these already, when I first looked at this one, I really think that gold in the background would be gorgeous. So I kind of wish I had gotten the full size just so that I could have the real like gold foiling or that gold look that's on it. But I do love these medieval type images of this Visconti Tarot. And I got it so that I could see the historical images that are in it. And I figure I'm going to be able to easily find, like, again, this doesn't come with any type of guidebook, but I think that I should be able to find a guidebook for it, or at least more information. So this one is Peppish. But it would look so much prettier if it was actually in gold, right? Like the inside those discs, each one of them would be golden. Each one of these handles would be golden. The sword hilts would be gold. So we'll see if the backs of them are gorgeous. Look at the back of that. So if I end up using this and I really, really like it, then maybe I'll get the larger one. So that's the Visconti Tarot that I got. Okay, and my last one is this one. Sola Busca Tarot. And again, historical reasons, I wanted to get this. Comes with a crappy guidebook that doesn't really tell you anything. But I like these images. No gilding. These are the backs. But I actually really like these images. I think they're super cool looking. So I think that I might be developing a taste for these historical tarot decks. I don't know enough about them. I don't know if I'd be able to read them, but I'm tempted. I'm so tempted. Like, I don't know what cards these are. I guess, is this 15? 16? Okay. So we have some 17. That number is barely hard. It's hard to see. Okay, so those are numbered. Let's see if I flip. So there's the 10 of pots. Is that 2 of coins? Discs. But look at these crazy images. Like, so yeah, that's why I got this. I was interested in seeing the original artwork images, because this is a reproduction of a historic deck, and I just wanted to check it out. It's very interesting. I don't know how it's going to read, anything like that. I mean, I might love it so much that I get inspired to buy the larger sized reproduction of it to have it in my my deck collection just as a collector's item. So that was the last one. So I got quite a few decks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decks. So I got 8 decks for less than $11 each. And it was like all together, I don't have a total. It's like $80 for all of this. Like some of these, like the Everyday Witch Tarot, that was only $7.79, and the Witches Mini, which is this one. So both of these were $7.79, and then the Cucciolini, the Darkwood, that one, and that one. Those were $9, and the ones that were $11 were the Murder of Crows. So the Murder of Crows and the Sola Busca were $11. And then the rest of them were $9 except for the Everyday Witch and the Mini. So these two were $7. And then Murder of Crows and this one. That'll make it easier to look at. So these two were $7.80. These 4 were $9, and these two were $11 each. Excuse me. So I think that was a pretty good haul of mini decks, and an unbelievable price for mini decks that you weren't sure, but you had been eyeballing, and you see everybody talking about it, and you just want to get your hands on it to see if you actually like those decks. So I'm happy I did it. I'm really happy I did it. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of these decks, but I'm happy that now I have the opportunity at a very easy price point to be able to check these decks out. So that was my Llewellyn 35% off deck haul with decks that are all under $11. Okay, until next time, thank you very much. Bye.